All right, I'm gonna be talking about how going to the gym changed my life. I'm gonna be going over a lot of deep topics throughout this video, and I'm gonna be telling you guys that 99% of the people don't know about me, and I'm gonna start the story off when I was in grade school. So, like right now, I'm in college, but I'm a junior in college, but I'm gonna start the story off back when I was in grade school. So, back in grade school, I played tons of sports. Like, my parents put me in hockey, basketball, you named it, I played it. And it's like, I never felt like I was really that good at sports growing up. And I just kind of felt inferior. Like, I was like, I guess sometimes I was average, but some other times I was kind of like a bit below average. And I started when I was younger and I was playing these sports, I saw all these other kids just like selling in sports, whether it was hockey, basketball, and it kind of made me feel bad about myself from within, and that really lit the fire in me to say, hey, I want to really find my grind. I want to really get talented at something, and just really grind my ass off at something. And yeah, I was like a skinny 8-9-year-old. I was like 60, 70 pounds. And the thing is like, I didn't really know, I haven't really figured myself out yet, in terms of like success. What else? Just finding something that you're good at and like truly passionate about. And I saw my brother, he was doing really good at like hockey and everything. And I'm like, man, I gotta really find something that I could probably be good at, something I could really be talented at. And I mean, I was decent, like I was a good skater in hockey, I just wasn't good at scoring goals. And I kind of made me feel like an underachiever. And I remember like my life back in grade school was not the best. My school life probably wasn't that good either. Like, I had ADHD and I had a hard time paying attention, so it's like, and I had an assistant right next to me in class, prompting me, telling me, hey, you gotta pay attention. Like, I probably got prompted 10 times per class because I could not pay attention for my life depending on it. And which was pretty embarrassing because like all my other classmates were like wondering like, what the hell is this teacher doing right next to you, just prompting you, making sure, hey, do this, do that, hey, make sure you do this because the teacher said so. And then she's like, oh yeah, I said that because I know you're not listening. Which I kind of felt like I was just different, like, than everybody else, and like than all my friends at school. I felt kind of like an outcast in a way. And I think the only way to cope with it was through video games, because I remember every day I'd probably play video games for at least, like, school nights probably like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. Weekends I'd play hours on end, sometimes like 6 to 8 hours. But that was back in grade school. Now moving on to a middle school, I remember 6th grade, that's when I kind of started getting into lifting. But like a couple months before that, I remember I was getting pushed around like a little bit. And everybody was like hitting puberty then, or starting to, so everybody just had like that attitude with them. They would kind of like flare up, have that attitude for no reason. But I remember back in gym class, my sixth grade year, this kid would try to wrestle me like every class, for some dumb reason, kind of get picked on. I did. And I remember I got taken down like a couple times or something. And then just the environment I was surrounded in back in middle school, my friend would, he was like a lot bigger and a lot stronger than me at the time. And I remember he would like call me weak because like back when I was lifting weights, started lifting, I was curling a 25-pound dumbbell, and after I was fatigued after doing like 6 reps, I would use my second arm to curl it back up, and then he would just call me weak. And I was pretty skinny back then, and there was quite a few people that were stronger than me. And like as a man, like when you're a guy, like that's pretty devastating. So that's what really motivated me getting into the gym, is I saw people all around me, and then I'm like, man, I want to be like this. I saw that all the results that they were getting. And I kind of got motivated like watching YouTube transformation videos of people lifting, and I'm like, man, that really motivated me. That really set the fire in me to start lifting weights. And my 6th grade, I started out doing bench, curls in my basement. And then after a year, I made some pretty good progress. And the gym was also my one way to cope with the stresses in my life. And it also really did build my self-esteem, because like before that, like I wasn't really, like I said, I wasn't really that good at sports or anything, and I wasn't really excelling in school that much, and it kind of makes you feel bad about yourself. And I was also like, sometimes I was pretty quiet, so it kind of let me, when I was in the gym, I was able to clear my mind. I was just able to be by myself and just work on myself, and it made me feel better about myself, because I was just able to work on myself and just kind of work on my goals, and just like, it lets me know like, hey, I'm getting somewhere. So my first year, I made pretty good, decent gains. I probably gained like, I don't know, 15 pounds, which is kind of a lot for someone who's that young, which is 7th grade. And I noticed like some differences. Like I got a little bit more cut, a little bit bigger. Dude, my bench was probably like around like 120, 130 pounds at the time when I was in 7th grade. But like, it was better than the year before. So I thought I was doing amazing. I thought I was on top of the world. But I think 8th grade came around, and I just got really cut because I was in cross country. I was also running all the damn time. So I would literally freaking flex in the locker room and just check myself out in the mirror and just see how ripped I was. I mean, I'm not as ripped anymore. I kind of went on a bulk. Like I gained like 35 pounds in 4 months. But yeah, in high school it definitely helped like a lot, because I was working like, I had a job, I was playing football, and I was going to school for like 6-7 hours. So I didn't really have that much free time. And when I did, I could just let all my stress out in the gym. And it was kind of like that one thing in the day that really just helped me, that I was able to clear my mind, not worry about anything, and just kind of get happiness from hitting PRs in the gym, bench PRs, squat PRs, deadlift PRs, because I wasn't really getting happiness from anywhere else. I didn't really hang out with my friends that much back in high school, so I kind of just let it all out in the gym. That's where I just had fun. And also when I was at school, when I was at work, and people were telling me, hey, you look like you lift. Hey, Matt, you look like, how much do you bench? It made me feel really proud of myself that I was finally getting somewhere, and I finally found my grind, something like a purpose to keep moving forward. And that's what made me keep working out even more, because I finally achieved real dopamine. I was finding real dopamine in my life. Not freaking staying at home playing video games 8 hours a day, not improving myself. Which I'm a pretty big fan on delayed gratification rather than instant gratification, because instant gratification is kind of fake. It's like, yeah, you're gonna feel happy just for that short period of time, doing whatever you're doing, whether it's getting hammered on the weekends or like getting stoned. Yeah, you're gonna feel good for that period of time, but afterwards, when you have the hangover the next day, you don't feel good. The dopamine's all gone, the happiness is all gone. But when you're doing something like working out and you're grinding your ass off every day, you feel like you have earned that reward, because good things do not come overnight. You have to work your ass off for it day after day after day. And too many people nowadays give in to instant gratification back in college, but what they don't realize is that that's only going to make them happy just at that point of time, but later it's not going to make them happy anymore. And you need to start thinking long-term gratification rather than just short-term, right? But yeah, to sum everything up, the gym has made me a lot more hardworking, a lot more determined. Disciplined, because it has just taught me, like, if you want to really achieve something amazing, you gotta work for a long time for it. It comes long term, which some people may say, oh, that's too hard, oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's supposed to be hard. Therefore, when you achieve that goal, it feels like you actually earned it. But yeah, it has definitely changed my life. Now that, since I'm working hard in the gym, I'm also working hard in other aspects of my life, because that's what it's taught me. So yeah, peace.